It's time to separate your personal and your business credit. Look, maybe you've heard of this before from Inc., from Score, from Entrepreneur, from any other financial expert. It makes a lot of sense for you to separate your consumer and your commercial credit, your consumer and your business credit. And here's why. First of all, when you do this, you double your borrowing ability. You've got two credit profiles, one for your business, one as an individual, and both of them have the ability to obtain money for you, and different types of money become available. The other thing is just liability, right? I'm not an attorney, I'm not an accountant, this isn't legal or accounting advice, but as a business owner, you probably want to separate your liability personally from your business, and business credit helps make this happen. Business credit gives your business the ability to fund itself, so your business and the ability to get money for your business doesn't rely on your personal credit quality or your personal guarantee. Look, there's a lot of reasons that we want to separate personal and business credit, but whatever your reason, I'm about to decode how right now. So we got a lot to cover. Let's dive in. So, like I mentioned, there's a lot of reasons we want to separate personal and business credit. One, for example, is just inquiries. Look, in the business financing world, inquiries are the death of your ability to get money. I mean, the more inquiries you have, the lower the amount of money that you get on a lot of different kind of programs. So, for example, there's a great funding program out there called Credit Line Hybrid. And with this, even as a startup, even with no revenue, with no collateral, you're able to get up to $150,000 in credit lines just because you or someone around you that's a guarantor has good consumer credit. But with this program, even one inquiry can cost you up to $25,000 in funding. So when we are getting money for a business and we want to get money for a business, as entrepreneurs, we have to be very, very careful about using inquiries on our personal credit when it comes time to getting financing. We want to minimize that. And the best way to minimize that is get credit that we don't need to use personal credit checks for. An example of this is business credit. So we can get credit at, like every major retailer, right? From Sam's Club and Costco to Apple and Dell to Staples, Office Depot, Lowe's, Home Depot, even Nordstrom and Macy's offer corporate credit that doesn't require a personal guarantee and doesn't require a personal credit check. This is where your business can fund itself. And when you get this money, you're able to get $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 individual credit limits on individual accounts, and none of it's based on your personal credit. So not only are you able to get this with no inquiries on your consumer credit report, but you're also able to get it regardless of personal credit quality and get it without a personal guarantee. So this is one example of separating personal and business credit and letting your business fund itself without relying on personal credit, saving you those inquiries. Now, another point to make on this separation is that you want to get credit that reports to the business credit reporting agencies, not the consumer. So let me give you an example. There's a credit card out there called the Capital One Spark Card. You're probably familiar with it. The problem with Capital One Spark Card is it reports to both business and consumer credit reporting agencies. So here's the issue with that. When we look at your consumer credit, nearly a third of your entire score is based on utilization. What is your balance on credit cards compared to your limit? So the problem is the higher your balance is, the lower your consumer credit card gets. So if you have a Capital One Spark Card and you're using it to fund your business, as you put business expenses on there, your consumer credit score plummets. We don't want that to happen. So how do we stop it from happening? Well, the answer is really simple. We want to get credit that doesn't report on the consumer credit reports. It only reports here instead. When it reports to the business credit reporting agencies, we're building business credit, which makes our business more lendable. And at the same time, we're showing lenders and credit issuers that our business has a history of paying its own debts. Now, this then makes them more inclined to issue credit to us. And again, we're able to get it without the inquiries. But the best part is we can max out our credit cards for the business and it won't adversely affect our consumer credit scores. And the other good part about this is business credit scores are primarily driven on how you pay your bills. So you could max them out and have little to no impact on most of your business credit scores because they're looking at how you pay your bills, not your utilization. So this is another smart way to separate consumer and commercial credit, open up your ability to get even more money for your business without adversely affecting your consumer credit quality. Plus, you're building your reputation. Look, we need to separate consumer and commercial credit because when we build a commercial credit profile for our business, well, that becomes our reputation. It's not just lenders and credit issuers. But you have to understand that your business credit reports are publicly accessible to anybody that wants them. So they're used by suppliers, they're used by insurance companies, by lenders, by credit card issuers, but they're also looked at by people that want to buy your business, people that may want to invest money in your business, your prospects, your clients. A lot of people are making decisions decisions about you and working with your business just based on your business credit quality. So we want to build the best reputation we can for lenders, credit issuers, suppliers, insurance agents, prospects, clients, whoever is going to look at those reports. And by separating consumer and commercial credit and focusing on building our business credit, we can have a pristine reputation, which makes it easier for us to get customers and easier for us to get the money we need to make this the best year ever. Plus, by separating consumer and commercial credit, you're able to use personal guarantees strategically. Look, if any guru out there tells you you can get all kinds of money without a guarantee, they are lying to you. The reality is there's a lot of credit cards you can get without a personal guarantee. As a matter of fact, most credit card issuers will give you credit without a personal guarantee if you're building and have well-established business credit. But a lot of loans, a lot of credit lines are going to need guarantees for you for months, years to come. So how do we work strategically with guarantees? It's really simple. What we want to do is not use a guarantee for all the money that doesn't require it. That way we can strategically use inquiries and guarantees only on the money that we absolutely have to. So it's another reason we want to build business credit, because we can get hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in real revolving usable credit for our business to fund our business. And then when we need to go get an SBA loan or a credit line or a term loan, one that's harder to qualify for that does require a guarantee, that we could strategically use a guarantee for that kind of financing because we didn't have to use it on the other. So are you ready? Are you ready to separate your consumer and commercial credit? Because if you are, we put together a step-by-step guide. It's been downloaded over 1 million times, so it's a little bit popular. And this guide will actually help you get business credit without a personal guarantee, without a personal credit check. It's the jump start to get you started right away. All you have to do is click the link in the description to this video to grab our guide. And by the way, while you're here, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on notifications to get alerted when we have new content released. Look, the main thing that we talk about 95% of the time is how you can get the most money for your business. And when we go live and you get notified we go live, we even answer your questions and talk about individual funding scenarios for you and your business while we're actually live. So the way to get notified is like, subscribe, make sure you turn on notifications. And by the way, don't forget to grab that link in the description of this video. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you on our next trading. We'll talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.